Amy Schumer stunned the internet when she dropped a new photo on October 4th, 2025 from a girls' night in Las Vegas, flanked by friends Jillian Bell and Alex Sachs, wearing a black Miu Miu mini shirt dress and heels that laid her lean legs bare. And the reaction was instantaneous. In the comments section, the praise poured in. Chelsea Handler exclaimed, "Yes, look at this pic," while Selma Blair wrote simply, "legs." Lee Daniels teased, "skinny mama," and Margaret Josephs added, "Okay, legs for days." Amy responded in kind, "Loving the love. My legs, thank you." The moment captured headlines, not just as another celeb glow-up, but as a new chapter in a deeply personal, very public health journey. To understand why this image resonated so deeply, we have to go back through what Amy has revealed over the years, the risks, the setbacks, the shifts. This isn't just a pretty picture. It's months and years of breakthroughs, bruises, and brutal honesty. Amy has never hidden from scrutiny. After giving birth to her son Gene in 2019 and navigating post-pregnancy body changes, she publicly underwent liposuction in 2022, acknowledging it openly instead of letting speculation swirl. She's also battled endometriosis, had a hysterectomy and appendix removal, and confronted hormonal upheaval as she entered perimenopause. One of the most dramatic episodes in her saga was her attempt with Ozempic, a semaglutide medication, part of the GLP-1 class. A few years back, she lost nearly 30 pounds in a short span, but the cost was steep. The side effects left her bedridden, unable to muster energy or even play with her child. She's spoken candidly about her genetic predisposition, a gene called GDF15 that makes her especially prone to nausea, which magnified every negative reaction she experienced on Ozempic. She told audiences she looked great, but I couldn't lift my head off the pillow, and decided for her life, the trade-off wasn't worth it. In early 2025, Amy opened up about switching gears. She began using Mounjaro, a tirzepatide, a newer GLP-1 dual agonist drug, alongside estrogen and progesterone therapy to counter perimenopause symptoms. She's credited the combination with improved energy, better skin and hair, and fewer hormonal mood swings. For someone struggling on one drug, finding a formula that feels livable, that doesn't force your life into paralysis, is a win. Still, Amy doesn't act like she stumbled onto a magic bullet. She's been upfront about the limits. Mounjaro isn't insured for most people, unless you have diabetes or severe obesity. She's also criticized celebrity doublespeak, calling out the tendency to pretend transformations are just diet plus workout, when medical intervention or cosmetic procedures may play a role. You are on Ozempic or one of those things, or you got work done. Just stop, she said in interviews. At the same time, she's defended her own transparency. When I got lipo, I said I got lipo. This past summer, fans got glimpses of her slimmer frame and posts showing her in a swimsuit aboard a yacht. Each reveal mattered, but what makes the October 4 photo feel different is how she owns it. How she frames it not as a siege by the media, but as a quiet unveiling of her own agency. Beyond the transformation itself, the public reaction speaks volumes. Not just fans, but celebrities rallied. Amy Sedaris commented, "You look incredible. Look at those pins." Kathy Griffin cracked, "I'm so pissed about your legs, I can barely talk to you." The endorsements felt like support, not just approval, as though people welcomed her into a zone of honesty rather than debate. There has been pushback too. Some critics argue that spotlighting such transformations, especially with medical aids, perpetuates pressure on women to fix their bodies. Others defend her for being among the few to strip away glamour and admit the full arc: aspiration, trial, failure, recalibration. So what does the rest of 2025 look like for Amy? She's got a Netflix film, Kinda Pregnant, released in February, which she co-wrote and starred in. She's acting, producing, making choices publicly and loudly, in an age where stars often manipulate their narratives behind the scenes. In that single October photo, what you see isn't just weight loss. You see tenacity, evolution, scars and stitches and medical notes behind the glamour. You see someone who refused silence, who shifted when her body said stop, and who now steps into the spotlight on her own terms. If you were captivated when you saw those legs, trust me, the full story is deeper, more fraught, and more compelling than the scroll allowed. And there's more to come. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.